Okay, so in this tutorial, we are going to cover creating a lead magnet. Now, you might be asking, what is a lead magnet? A lead magnet essentially is something that is going to allow you to collect information from your target audience, like their email, their name, their phone number, maybe even their address, depending on what it is that you are asking them. A lead magnet typically is something that is going to add value to them, help them solve a issue. And again, in return for you doing this, they are paying you with their information. Why is this important? Lead magnets are important because this is how we generate leads. Leads are the people we can market to, who we go back to and say, hey, I have this amazing product or service, and this is me offering it to you. And that's how you actually get their information. There's a ton of ways to capture leads, but today we're going to cover a lead magnet. Now, my lead magnet that we're covering is going to be the 21-day How to Grow Your Nonprofit in 21 Days journal, right? Now, this is an interactive workbook that I created. I used Canva to create this. Now, this session is not going to go over necessarily how to create this. I'll touch a little bit on that, but it's going to talk about how to generate these leads. Where do you put this lead magnet once you have it? And what type of information are you collecting? Now, there is another session and another video that exists on how to go in and create these things, but very briefly, I'll talk about it. This is Canva that we're in. And so inside of Canva, I created a digital workbook. It also can be printed off for a physical workbook. And it is a 21-day guide to growing a nonprofit. This was created in Canva, the design, everything. Now here, this lets them know, thank you for your purchase. If you want to read it, like how you can actually open up the QR codes, how those things work, how to use the templates, how to make a copy of a template, discounts in social, like it talks about all of those different things. It gives them a space to like actually commit to this 21-day challenge of growing their nonprofit. There is a prayer in here for that, which is a prayer that I say over my business. And then it talks about the journal and like my commitment and me signing off on that journal and saying why it was important and all of those things. And then it takes them through these different aspects of growing their nonprofit. So it's talking about, what organizations they want to partner with, different connections. Essentially, it just goes through helping them create their vivid vision for their nonprofit while also providing different templates and guides and resources throughout the journal. It's a very lucrative journal. So this is a very lucrative lead magnet, meaning that if they follow this, they are going to get results. This is information that people pay thousands of dollars for. I know that this is something that is beneficial and useful and that yields results. And a lot of people don't have this information. So I'm going in providing value to my audience automatically. Now, this is something that I started off that was a paid product, but I'm getting ready to take it off of the shelf and make it a lead magnet because of some changes that I'm making inside of my business. Now, this journal in itself, what we would go ahead and do is we would download it. So once we have our product, and it does not have to be a journal. It can be a journal, it can be an ebook, it can be just a checklist, a one-page PDF. I do have those things that exist as well, but you decide what value, what product or item can you send that is a zero cost overhead. So it did not cost you anything to make, or it was a very low cost and you being able to make it. And it's going to add a tremendous amount of value to your audience. In return, don't think, oh my God, I'm giving away all of this value for free. No, you are capturing leads. Your business will not succeed without leads. If you don't have people to market to, if you don't have people who you know are interested in something that you are offering, your product or your service, then you will run into issues. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and download this. Now, when I download it, there's multiple ways you can produce links, all of that. There's multiple ways to do this, but we're going to go through a way to add this to your website. So that way, all of your leads will live in one space. Okay. So we're going to do this as a PDF. This one is 84 pages. So we're going to download that PDF. And while that downloads, I'm going to hop over to Wix. Now, this specific Wix, that part doesn't matter, but we're going to go into Wix. Now, whether you're using GoDaddy, Wix, Square, Shopify, it does not matter what your website platform is. What will matter are the features that they have. Now, the reason why I like doing this specific type of lead magnet on a platform like Wix or even Shopify or even Gumroad is because I can automate the process. Automating your lead magnet is going to be extremely essential. Why? Because if you do not automate it, you are going to be tasked with manually sending out whatever it is that you offer to your audience. And because that is something that we're trying to get away from manually doing things, and we want to automate more things in our business, well, we want to create a process that's going to be automatic. Now, Square allows you to offer digital products, but you have to manually send that digital product or manually send them that link. Another one that offers it, GoDaddy, I believe, offers digital products, and I'm just not sure if they allow you to manually or to automatically add it. But I know for sure that Wix and Shopify does. I'm not endorsing either platform. I'm not paid by either platform. You choose what works for you. And I'm also not saying that you have to change whatever platform you're on. I am showing you one of the most effective ways to capture your leads. Now we're going to go here and we're going to go down to our catalog, right? And so our catalog is going to give us the option to go to store products and go to our products. So we're going to click on our products. And we're going to add a new product. Now this is going to be a digital file that we are going to add. Now, the first thing that is going to do is give us this space for us to create that product. Now, we're going to label this the 21-day nonprofit. Okay. Now they want us to upload the file. Let's see if I can just drag it over. Okay, I couldn't. So we're going to upload a file, and it's going to give us the option to do a zip file, a document, a audio file, or a image. Let's see. We should be able to do document. It might be a zip file because it was so large. Nope, it let me. So I just dragged and dropped it over, but you could have just hit upload file. And if you hit upload file, it's going to bring up your library of files or the documents that are on your computer or your device that you're uploading from. And then again, you would have just searched for your 21-day nonprofit journal, right? And so here we have the file. This is what it is that we're adding. And then we're going to just hit add product. Okay, so now our product is in here. So our basic information, we know it's a 21-day nonprofit workbook. We don't have to put a ribbon on it, but we can. That's if we want to say it's a new arrival. We can give a description about it, or you can use AI to generate an AI text. For this purpose, I'm going to just generate an AI text. What would I like my customers to know? This workbook offers tons of resources for growing your nonprofit. Okay. Nope, that's not how you spell profit. And we're going to let it create some text. Okay, so here's the description that it made for us. The 21-day nonprofit workbook available at True Creators Management is essential for tools for project managers dedicated to charity excellence. This workbook offers tons of resources for growing your nonprofit, from strategic planning to marketing techniques, all designed to help you achieve sustainable growth, aligning seamlessly with True Creators Management commitment to providing innovative and effective management solutions. This workbook is your go-to guide for empowering your cause. Transform your nonprofit initiatives with actionable insights and expert advice. So I'm just going to use it for the purpose of this video. But what I would always do, or what I typically do, is I'll go in and I shorten this because I know that most of my audience does not like to read, unfortunately, right? But they want to know, what am I buying and why is it, useful? What am I getting out of this? In this case, they're not actually buying it, but why should I give you my information in return for this? How will it be useful or beneficial to me? So I'm going to delete some of these things. Let's see. Good. For project management. Let's see. This workbook offers a ton of resources for growing your nonprofit. This is your go-to guide for empowering your call. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to use that, right? And then it's going to ask us if we want to add images or videos. Now, typically, let's see, I don't know if I have this already on here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go back to Canva, and we can always resize this to fit. And for this purposes, I'm going to go ahead and resize it. So let's just resize, and we're going to resize it to a Instagram post, which is a square. And we're going to continue. And we're going to copy and resize because I don't want to mess with my original design. So we're going to copy and resize, which means that it's going to open up a new design. And essentially, you can do these things before you go into Wix and create the actual product. That way, you already know you have everything that you'll need when it comes to uploading. Now, from here, I'm going to download this again, but I'm only downloading this very first one. And I'm going to do it as a PNG or a JPEG. It's fine as well. And we don't want all the pages. We just want page 1. Or maybe we'll even do, you can do more than 1 page if you want to, but because you can also do like a preview. So I'm going to do 3 pages. Okay. Well, 4, I guess. Okay. So we're going to download those. It opened up as a zip file. So we want to just go ahead and open this up. So that way, when we go to upload it, it's open. Okay. And then we're going to go back over to Wix and we're going to add our images. Now we need to upload. So we're going to hit upload media. We're going to upload from the computer. And you can upload from other places like your Instagram, Facebook, Vimeo, any of those things. And because I have so much stuff on here, I'm just going to search it. Okay. And we're going to upload all 3 of those. And what I did is just hovered my mouse over all 3. You can also click on the control button. Oh, excuse me, not the control button. You can also click on the command button and select each one and then hit open. That way it'll allow you to upload multiple files at one time. Okay, so those are uploaded. Now that those are in, okay. Okay, so those are in. So we clicked on home. And we are going to add this to the page. And then again, like I said before, you can add multiple. And so we're just going to add all of those in. Okay. And now let's see, we have additional info section. So you can share information like the file format and file license with your customers. We're not going to add that right now, but you can say like, okay, it's a PDF or you're downloading a PDF, all of those things. So if you want to do that, you would hit that, and then you would put like all of the specifications of it, of this product. So this pricing, we're going to put it at $0. Or if you want, you can put the original price. So I believe this is $97, and then we can place it on sale for $0. Yep. So down here, you can put your cost of goods and your profit. Now, I think this is really great because it gives you the ability to monitor all of that information. So as you're making sales, you'll know, okay, here's my profit margin, right? And then you can decide if you want to track inventory or not. Let's exit out of this. On this specific case, I'm not going to track inventory. There's no need. But let's say for a digital product, you're like, okay, I only want to collect 100 leads for free. After that, I want to put this product back on sale, right? Then you would track inventory. You will put the amount that you have, and as those sales happen, it'll let them know and let you know that it's out of stock, right? And then over here, you got your events. So if you want to put it in a specific category, of course, you can create coupons for it. You can add SEO settings, promote the product. I definitely recommend adding SEO and things of that nature, but that's more in depth. And so for the sake of this specific tutorial, we're just going to focus on creating this lead magnet. So we're going to go ahead and hit save. Okay, true. So now that we've published our product, we are going to go over into our website, and we would hit the edit feature. So we would go over to our website, and it will look different based on what website you have or what platform you're using. So if you're using GoDaddy, it may look a little bit different than it looks over here on Wix. If you are using something like Square, it may look a little bit different, but essentially the tools work the same. So you're going to go to where you can design your website. Now, this website is currently under construction. I just switched back over to Wix from Shopify. We'll talk about that at a later date or why I did that. But with using Wix, it looks a little different, but here we go. So now that we're in our design space within our site, here's what the website looks like, what we're building so far. You would go on to add a section. So adding your section might be in several places. You might be able to just click on your site and it says it, or if you look over to the side where your toolbar usually is, there's usually like a plus section where you could add a specific element, or you might have something that looks similar to this where you can add a section and it tells you what those sections are. Now, for this one, what I used was promotion. I just clicked on promotion. So I added a section. I chose promotion. I chose one that I liked. So this one, I used this holiday sale here. And you're able to just drag and drop it over into your space. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like. You would drag it there. Now, for the sake of this, I'm going to go ahead and delete that and show you. Now, once you have it in there, you want to pretty much give it a title, but you want it to be something that's going to be intriguing to your audience. Now, here is the kicker. when we are doing a lead magnet, something that's going to attract your audience. And so one of the things that attracts multiple audiences and that I find work very well across multiple businesses is challenges, right? And so ask a question and ask them to join a challenge. And so in this space, we're going to ask them, are you ready to start a nonprofit? Join the challenge. Are you ready to grow your nonprofit in 21 days? Download my free 21 days to grow your nonprofit workbook and find out. And then we're going to link a button. Now, to link the button, when you click on your button area, and it does not matter which platform you are working on, each of the features, even if they look a little different, pretty much are always going to be found in the same space and look very similar. And so with this one, let's say we're just going to edit this button. We changed our words to I'm ready. And then it's always going to ask you where you want to link it to. And so for this one, I just linked it to the product page. So we clicked on a page, which page, we're going to go to a product page, which specific item we wanted to link to the 21-day nonprofit workbook, and then click done. And so once we do that, we're going to save it or hit publish on our website. And what we'll find is it'll look like this. And so once we've published it and they go over into my website, it'll look exactly like this. They'll click the I'm ready button. And as you can see, they'll note that this is usually $97, but I'm getting it for $0. So let me hurry up and get it. Here's our information that we wrote earlier. The 21-day nonprofit workbook is an essential tool for project managers dedicated to charity excellence. This workbook offers tons of resources for growing, blah, 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 blah. You can read, right? And then we're going to add it to the cart. Now, note that down here, we still have our social media links so that they can follow us on social media. They will add it to the cart. Once you add it to the cart, they would view their cart. So this is us looking at what it would look like from a customer standpoint, and then they're going to check out. Once they check out, it's going to ask, voila, our lead magnet, the information. So this is our payment. So when we are using the lead magnet, remember, we're not necessarily charging, but in return, we are going to be receiving their information. So I'm going to go ahead and put my email in there, my name, phone number, my last name, and my phone number. Continue. Okay, so it's letting me know this is where it's going to be sent to. Place order. They're reviewing it. And done, right? And so it's letting them know you'll receive your confirmation email soon. So let's see what it looks like for the end consumer. I'm going to go over to my Gmail, and it would have received the email. So it's going to tell me that I just got an order. That's for my Wix. And then me as the customer. Let's check our spam, see if it went there. Nope, it didn't go there. It didn't deliver yet. There we go. As I said. So took a few seconds, but thank you for shopping with us. Here are the links to download your digital products. Links are valid for 30 days. And boom, they're able to download it. And once they download it, voila, there's your lead magnet. So me as the consumer, I just purchased or gave you my information in return for your lead magnet. So this is them. They would have received this. And then what you just received is we would go over here and we would go down to our customers and leads and go to contacts. And voila, we just received their information. And so what that says to us is that we are building up our leads. Why are leads important? Because these are the people we are going to market to. These are the people we are going to sell to. A business without leads will not generate sales. There are multiple ways to actually get leads. Yes, you can create a ad, you can create different forms, you can create different products. One of the ways that I find most useful is by offering value to my end consumer. One of the ways we can do that is exactly what you just seen. We built a product that cost us $0 to make, just a little bit of our time. We put it out there to our audience, and in return, we were able to get their contact information, and now they will go in our sales funnel. So I hope this video was useful, troops. We'll come back and learn more, but right now I want you to stop, pause, go and create your lead magnet and put it out there to the world. One tip I'll leave you with before I leave is that same link that we use, this right here, you would just share out. You would share it through your social media platforms. You would share this on your, like when you're out talking to people, put it on your link tree, put it on your Popl, wherever it is. You want to share it out because wherever people see it, it will automatically be capturing leads for you. And remember, you did not have to stop and do anything. You didn't need to stop and send someone anything. It already lived. You spent time, created it one time, and now it lives on forever.